Holy shit, amount of traffic here. Good, good, you're turning. Anyway guys, I wish I could make the trip more interesting for you, but there's not a lot of roads that lead to his house that are really interesting. There's a single carriage way, but it's boring. It's just a straight road and then a roundabout and another straight road and then another roundabout that you turn off on and then go into this country road. And it's longer distance. It's straighter, but it's still longer distance because we're going towards the main city, but he lives on the side of it, so we have to turn out of the main road at some point towards his block, I should say. But yeah, holy shit, there's a lot of traffic there. I kinda don't want to go there, so I'll turn off here and just make my way through the city on this route. There's usually not a lot of traffic on this road, unless the road over there is closed, which it was not long ago, and it was during the period of school time. So every morning was busy as shit. All the students, hope you did your exams well. I know what it feels like. I've been through that. GCSEs, probably the most important exams of your life, I would say, because it's something you can't repeat really. And when it's done. You get what you get. You either pass or you fail, and that, you know, that impacts your future if you want to get some sort of career, or if you want to go to university. That has a big impact as well. Sometimes even more than A-levels if you're continuing education. Other people I know are going to techs and colleges, do their own kind of specialization, whatever they feel is best for them. If their school doesn't provide that, you know, my best friend is going to do construction in the college while I'm staying over at the school, which is kind of, it's a grammar school, so it's a school, high school and college. So, but yeah. My friend is going away, so I'll be alone for the next 2 years, which is kind of sad, but we'll keep in contact. He's gonna get a motorbike himself. I believe he's really wanting the Hyosung GT something 125. So yeah, I can't wait. He's currently at work, working hard for that bike, get some money for it, get money for his CBT insurance and bike. A lot of work, but we'll get it done eventually. Yeah, I can't wait for that. Can't wait until about I don't even know. I get a proper, steadier job. Of course, education is gonna be in the way, but when I do, hopefully I can save some money for a new bike. Oh, damn it! There we go. Now I'm stuck here. To be honest, I'm really getting tired of the same route over and over again. I believe this route has been on my videos, or being recorded, for about 3 times now. It's starting to get to me. This fuel station, look at the price of that. £1 34.9 for petrol, and same price for diesel. That is the kind of place where it's not worth to buy petrol. Petrol is expensive at that place for some reason. Please don't tell me. Holy balls. Did you see the speed of big ass lorry shot past me? Oh, careful! Yeah, run, fat boy, run! It's funny because he's fat. I hate that there's a habit with car drivers at this point. They see that it's not the city center, there's no roundabouts, and there's no residential buildings around. So what they do is just raise their speed to like 60 miles an hour. My neck's still cold. I haven't found my neck warmer yet. Probably gonna have to get a new one. and the more expensive one, a better one. Because the one I currently had, it's a bit of a hassle. It doesn't really help against wind as much. It just helps stop wind blowing through your neck, but you can still feel the coldness of the wind and kind of bouncing around through the fabric onto your neck. Let's see what this bike can do. Yeah. Go on, Aprilia. Speaking of 125s, guys, I was hoping to get some suggestions from previous riders who just say had their own experience with 125s and moved on to a bigger bike or something, or even if you still have a 125 and you've had an experience with a couple. You think you can, if you think you can suggest me which one is good, which one is bad, which one you'd prefer me to get, which is made for what. Even if you want, make a video response with your own review of your bike. That'd be great. Because I was thinking of 3 options, depending on how much money I get, or save up until, you know, next year or something, or after summer or after school or something, because working is gonna be difficult while I have full-time education. So anyway, I was thinking between these 3 options: Aprilia RS125. Now, talking about the newer model, probably 2010 and up. I'm not looking for anything below that. This bike is 2006, and really the next bike I don't want it to be older than 5 years. Mainly for reasons as that's around, like, after 5 years, that's where problems start coming out. And anything younger than that, it's great. So it goes for about, I'd say, 2,000 pounds, or 1,500 to 2,000, depending on the year and how many miles it's gotten and all that. Second option is the Honda CBR 125, and here I'm talking about the 2012 and up model. I'm not talking about the older one. Reason being, I really want a Honda because I know they're reliable, they're economical, they're really, well, like, they're cheap bikes, but at the same time they're really good with mechanics. And by that I mean there's not that many mechanical problems to get. There's some electrical problems, I think, especially with light bulbs burn out quickly or something. But other than that, it's a pretty dead-on bike. And another reason why I want the 2012 and up model is because honestly, it's a whole different remastered design. Really, it's really the little brother of the CBR 500 RR or something like that. There's so many CBR 500s. There's CBR 500s Fireblade, is it CBR 500R? You have a bunch of them, and that's the little brother of that. And I think the bike looks gorgeous, just absolutely amazing. And also, for my own agenda, I believe it's more safe to ride, because, well, the old CBR 125, the tires on the front and rear, they're the size of a bloody bicycle. Just that width, that small ass width. You're gonna try go out a corner at about 40 miles an hour, and you have this feeling, or this thought behind your head, you're just gonna slide off, because it's a bicycle. The tire's not wide enough for you to do a nice bend, or, you know, something like that. But the CBR 125, the newer model, that has much wider tires, I believe it's slightly even wider than the Yamaha YZF R125, which is, you know, it's good because my friend has that, and it's pretty good at handling at higher speeds. Slow speeds or standstill not so much, because the turning circle is small since it's classified as a sports bike. But just because the new CBR is a bit wider, it's a bit more safe on corners, I'd say, and it even looks better. It looks more like a bike should, rather than the bicycle with a motorized engine on top. So yeah, that's the reason. And my third option, which is also something that has a wide variety of models, is the Ryu. If you know what the Ryu is, it's basically a Spanish-made Yamaha, kind of. Well, it's a Spanish manufacturer makes these bikes. I believe they mainly make 125s, and every single one of them, the newer ones, use the Yamaha YZF R125 engine, and that engine is really reliable and sounds the same as my friend. So I know a bit more about the engine. I know how good it is. So that's really the main reason for me wanting to get it. Oop.
Look, mister, this is getting really old really fast.
Holy f***ing hell. F***ing hell. Oh. Christ almighty. I could have went straight into that guy, or straight into that Audi. Anyway, back in topic. So yeah, the Ray, good engine, pretty reliable and cheap. Also, there's a lot of different kinds. You have the 125 Sport, you have the 125 more like a commuter, you have the 125 dirt bike, which is not legal on roads, obviously. You have the 125 scooter, you have the 125 Supermoto, which, whoa, it looks beautiful. And you have the 125 naked bike, or naked sports bike, super bike, which I really enjoy as well. Mental. This corner especially, that's quite a bad corner as well. Holy sh**. Actually, I'm gonna stop over here and get a breath before I go up there. Oh, f***. Just thinking about what could have happened. Ugh. Holy shit. That guy looked like Johnny Bravo as well. With sunglasses, and he's walking his dog and black shirt on. Oh boy.